It's my Omen and my doggo.
My doggo.
My dog. So this is the rack and pinion out of my E36. And the tie rod ends are jacked up and the boots are busted and the seal right here is actually leaking on the internals. So the boots here just keep grease inside where the inner tie rod connects to the rest of the assembly, but then there should be a seal right here that keeps the power steering fluid, which is just ATF in this case, inside the actual rack assembly. And so the seal is messed up, so it's leaking out ATF through the boot here. I have an E46 with an identical rack and pinion, which the internal seals are fine on. So now I just need new tie rod ends, and then I can put the boots on that, tie rod ends on that, and hook up the pump and the reservoir here to that, and then just throw that in the car. Now the motor is pretty much done. I have to take out this timing chain guide because I put it in prematurely, and the sprocket won't actually fit on this camshaft as is. So I need to pull that back out, and then put the sprocket on, put the Vanos back on. These studs were broken off, so I need to get some bolts that fit in there. But other than that, once we get that all put back on, then we should be okay.
Dog, I'll get you are, dog, I'll get you are, yes you are, yes you are.
So the problem we're having right now, and you really can't see it, we don't have a clutch alignment tool. So we're gonna have to make one. We managed to get the little like input shaft here of the transmission. We managed to get it hooked onto the actual clutch disc, but it won't connect through to the flywheel, which is where it has to go. Alright, so the basic story here is you want something like this, and you want it to be able to fit in this housing pretty tightly. And then you're going to take tape and wrap it around until your clutch disc fits. So we need to do some tape just to get it to fit perfectly in the bell housing. Gotta keep an eye on my bolts because my dog apparently likes to eat them. There we go. We're ready to go back in the car now. Here goes us putting the motor in. Alright, motor's in. Now I just have to do all this stuff again. About 70% certain that I have everything plugged in properly here I tried to follow the like natural bends and stuff in the wires to see, make sure they all plugged in the right spots. I definitely should have labeled them. I for some reason thought that only one would fit in the other a certain way and that they were all different connectors, and it's not the case. So that's exciting. Alright, we have the motor all together. It is the way it should be. Don't mind that. That definitely doesn't belong in there anywhere. It's a support for back here on the intake manifold, but it really doesn't need it, and it's a pain to put it in there. So our dipstick is nice and secure again. Got our air box mounted. All of our coils are in. I haven't actually plugged them in at all. So here, let's do that real quick. Right, we also don't have the downpipes here actually attached to anything. They're just kind of chilling. So the rest of the exhaust is just hanging there, but that's fine if we're just going to fire it up soon. This hose is good and tight. Good and tight. Yeah, so the only thing we need now is the cooling system and the rest of the steering system. I got these boots that O'Reilly said would fit. However, if you look at them, they don't fit. Alright, we've got oil in the car, we've got a cooling system in the car, and we've got a motor in the car. And we're working on charging the batteries for the car. Got lights on the dash. Here goes nothing. Battery's super weak. It's turning over though.